recently had these poems accepted to come out in a chapbook, and so I figured I'd try them on you guys tonight, see if anybody will buy them.
Great.
I gotta thank Samantha and Tamara, who isn't here right now, but they had a nice reading themed around erotica, and I had to put all these poems together to read some of them there. So voila, I got published. Fantastic, thanks.
Good deal.
All right, these are called Amores Gitano, which translates to gypsy loves in English, just because they're sort of poems about love at different stages of love and lust, things like that. I am not the speaker in these poems. 1. Sitting in my car, reading love poems in the rain. Gilbert's great fires of Michiko are wine. Cool drops plump the hood like a metronome. I lust for love, for sunshine, for blue sky beyond the book's white pages, the drizzle-dotted windshield. I'm resigned to play with the window, to crack it so air flows in and no rain gets through. 2. Her skin is muddy earth I'd gladly play in. I would risk for one night inside. She's sitting next to me. I ask her for a pen and paper to write this poem. Her perfume on a clothesline under my nose stirs up all kinds of bad. 3. Her name should be Eternity. I try to write it with a star on the seashore. The water beats away my hands. She mocks me. Silly boy. Do you believe your heart can keep my swagger? You love a cold bitch. 4. She's built like Hippolyta, strong and lean, long legs and meat in all the right places. A Greek sculpture, deep brown hair that turns blacker the farther it goes from your sight. Strutting past the break room, she smirks when we stare at her ass. I eat lunch with her once in a while, talk about her husband. You ever hear desperation in a woman's voice? 5. Her breasts rock like a lullaby. Her breath is on me. Her teeth, tongue, and mouth a symphony, and I solemn in her audience. Our server hastily offers up the terrace. It's warm and sunny on the terrace, quite warm and sunny. If I find my composure, I'll seduce her. 6. Sprawled out and waiting, open bottle of Cabernet, I call to her. Oh, hi, she giggles. Some wine. I pour it from the wrist. She looks alarmed. Don't seduce me. Her eyes shiver a welcome. She sits back on her elbow, pulls her legs about her. I whisper, I'm afraid it's too late. 7. Yes, I want to see you naked. Sounds crude, but really, I want to know you. What's in your heart? Fever's soil, the cooling kiss of ocean. To know you in the world where nakedness is rarity. 8. Your jeans slip lower, and a secret peekaboos behind Victoria's pink-white stripes. Imagine if we moan, inhale explicit smells, disdained in public, but begged for unveiled. My jeans rub against a hard fantasy when you pull down your t-shirt and invite me in as it rides back up. 9. I gulp the stairs and she's already panting when I open the door. I abandon to her lips and tongue. She drinks me. I am being consumed. Our clothes slip away and deep in her mouth we become liquid. Every inch of me on currents of combustible ocean. We supernova, become ash. Am I doing on time?
You're fine.
10. The pinch and pull of flamenco guitars race wine along my veins. Drunken lust an art form. We make love 100 times to 1,000 songs and poems pour like Puck's potion. I read them for a crowd one evening and feel the women's eyes kiss my temples and neck. Their men stunned by the lust. I feel men's eyes, too, around my throat, as I press on a sexy drip performance and pause only to undress the provocative phrases. Afterwards, restless in my bed, I think about those couples, how they make love to the memory of my voice. Yes, those men must be thanking me.
Yeah.
11. Us alone again. You take and dissect my melancholy. I've never seen it, but it's there, in your eyes, like truth serum. Lovely, lovely miss. You're non-committal, yet you know. How is it that you know me? 12. To have you on a rainy night, when the moon reflects on a restless ocean, like foil under intense heat. By an open window, I'll lay your slender temple on the floor and make devoted offerings. 13. You're desperately lonely. I smell it. It smells of giggles and leg shaking. Such stains on your heart. I hear them. Sounds like hitch and hurdles. I'd free you, but I'm tired of climbing fences. And you're way back there past the dogs. 14. Forget it, I say, as we swim a rum and coke marathon. The past is wilted roses. We know all about wilting spirits. Inspire me for a time. This frees you to grind me hard on the dance floor. I whisper in your ear as your nipples flutter under my fingertips. I'll be watching for you. In the end, we agree, one innocent kiss. Make no regrets tonight. Our lips parting, I say, inspire me for a time. We'll meet sometime for the first time again. Yeah. 15. The radiator in a corner of my room whispers to itself. Hush, darling, don't explain. No lover snores next to me. No lover fights me for the covers. It's come to this. She never really understood. My eyes fixed on the books I love and loathe, like an adulterer his mistress. I blame you for this. Good on time?
Yeah.
16. She walks into the kitchen, hair stuck to her temples and the back of her neck. Pretty, curly hair. She smells of woman, chrysanthemums and topsoil. Her white summer dress soaked with sweat, rippling like a wet paper towel, and I want her right on the countertop. I stand at the doorway in a freshly ironed polo, khaki shorts and leather sandals. She says, "You look like a man about to miss a moment." That's where it gets a little dark. 17. I'm the deep scratch on her favorite record, her sunless sky and broken seesaw. We've mastered the stare of silent degradation. We're careless like her undone hair and rouge-free face and so what? I look for it now in other women, clandestine visits, escapes from the trap for a little while. 18. There's a cruelty about her. It's always hungry. When she finally tastes flesh and is full, what's left of me is loved again. Her cruelty abates. In many ways, I'm a keeper in a zoo. Once the lions are fed, I can enter the cage, but still, I'm leaving my life to chance. 19. Do you remember when we shared the rainbow's colors, like children, giving out crayons in front of a white page in love's endless imagination? Or when the shadow of sorrow lamented at our door, wanting resplendence? Do you remember how the rainbow left like white to gray and silent? Last one. Maybe there's a staircase that leads to a heaven round about the real heaven, and we won't have to die to get there. Maybe that staircase is for us, all of us in nuptial existence, and in that heaven we can be happy. It rains sprinkles there, and the grass is littered with rose petals. I'll have a 34-inch waist, and you will smile and mean it. Well, tell me there's such a place. where I don't need beer and you don't need soap operas, maybe no in-laws, and we're thrilled just to be there. Oh, tell me there's such a place and I'll go. I'll go. Thank you.